Would you rather I just start in without an introduction?
Joe, thank you so much for joining us today. We're thrilled to have a master sommelier, national spokesperson for Justin Winery, to tell us about the 2021 Justin Cabernet Sauvignon that we're going to start pouring by the glass next week. Uh, Thank you. And what do you have to tell us about 2021 Justin
Well,
Cabernet
thanks, White.
Sauvignon?
Yeah, thank you. We really appreciate the support at Four Paws, and we're excited that we uh, will be featured. Yes, Justin Vineyards become one of the real icons of California and certainly of the Central Coast, and even more narrowly, Paso Robles, a very important wine district these days, famous for Cabernet and a lot of interesting blends. But back when Justin Baldwin got things started for his winery in 1981, it was not known as a fine wine district by any means. And it took a long ways to make sure that people understand that high quality Cabernet can be grown here in these calcareous soils right inside the Santa Lucia mountain range, uh, just affected successfully by Pacific Ocean breezes and moisture in a very dry area that's quite warm by day and cool by night. So Paso Robles has become a leading area for high quality Cabernet Sauvignon. Even though we're 250 miles south of Napa Valley, we enjoy some of the similar weather characteristics, at least, if not soil characteristics, because Napa Valley is better known for its volcanic soils, and we are better known for our calcareous soils, old seabed soils. So what we have is an advantage in grape growing that gives us a little more intensity of fruit, a little bit softer tannin, and I believe net a more complex and delicious wine that works great with all manner of cuisine. I think our style is generous because of our soil and because of our grape growing. We're a lot bigger than we used to be when Justin got started with his first 70 acres planted in the 80s. So now we now operate over 1,500 acres of our own, and we buy fruit from a lot of other growers in the Paso Robles AVA. Paso Robles is located, if you don't know, between about halfway between San Francisco and Los Angeles in the Central Coast. And that's as I say, a long way from Napa, but we feel very competitive with Napa for style of fruit. And this generosity I speak of has a lot to do with the fact that we have lower tannins, we get ripe fruit, we have a lot of black fruit, blackberry, black cherry, a little bit of a cocoa note in our wine, and we get a vanilla aroma from our American barrel aging. Our wine sits in barrel about 14 months maximum before being bottled, and the Cabernet Sauvignon tends to amplify its aromas when it is in barrel, whether that's French or American. Now, of course, American barrels are closer at hand and quite a bit less costly than French barrels, so we have some nice advantages. They also yield a little bit more aroma, so we don't use a lot of new barrels. Maximum about 25 to 28% new American barrels every year. And that short period of barrel maturation gives the wine a nice addition of a floral note, a vanilla note, and as I say, our style of fruit is quite a bit softer than Napa Valley in terms of tannin. So that makes it a great wine by the glass. Works with all manner of cuisine, whether it's lighter flavors early in a course like poultry and pasta, or classic full flavors that you might have later in a menu like duck or steak or venison. There's certainly a lot of range to our wine, and the style does lend itself, as I say, to being by the glass because the tannins are soft and it's easy to drink. It's a great value. It will you will get calls for second glasses, and it's certainly a great value even by the bottle, and I think great on any table. So Justin Cabernet Sauvignon 2021, a really super year throughout California, and we're excited to be able to offer it now.
We're really famous at Four Paws for our lamb chops and for our beef Wellington.
Nice,
And I think the Justin Cabernet Sauvignon will be a perfect pairing with either of those two dishes.
super,
Yeah. So thank you so much, Joe. That was just perfect. Exactly what we were looking for. And
good.
thank you. And good to see. It's always good talking to you.
Good luck with it. Yes, enjoy.
Thanks, Joseph.
Take care now.